Hello everyone, this is Super Dimensional Bun. Today I'll be doing a build-up video of the HGUC Hyaku Shiki from the series Zeta Gundam. This is the more recent Hyaku Shiki release, the number 200 in the series. So in a way it's kind of a revived version. Yeah, so as you can see, these are all the parts. As usual, I've already built the left leg and the left arm. It looks a little shinier than usual because I painted it with Rust-Oleum metallic gold paint. Can't say it was the best way to paint it. Sometimes the finish came out a little bumpy, so I had to sand it down and redo it. But yeah, overall, I'm as satisfied as I will be with the paint job. So anyway, let's take a quick look at all the pieces we got here. So yeah. Oh, and one last thing is I am missing one part. I can't find the tip or the nozzle of the beam rifle. But we'll have to deal with that as we go along. Okay, let's go ahead and start the build up. All right, let's go ahead and move on to the head. So if you notice anything different with the video quality, is because I had to move over my cell phone because my battery died. That's right. First you got the clear visor part that goes into the face. Now I painted the eyes black. Oops, sorry about that. Painted the eyes black and I applied the sticker to the camera. So let's see if we can stick this clear piece in without dropping it. Alright. Success. Alright, now let's go ahead and move on to the side of the head. Okay. Now we put on the top of the head. Pretty easy. So here I also applied sticker. Now next we put on the antenna. And last but not least the front of the head, or I don't know, was this a crown or a V-fin would go on a Gundam. Alright, there you go. Alright everybody, next up is the arm. So I just want to point out, you can see how many pieces there are here. There's about 20 different pieces, excluding the hand. Now I'd say back in the old days, you'd probably have like half the amount of pieces for the kit. So since this is like the number 200th HGUC kit, you can see it's come a long way from back in the early 90s when the original HGUC kits first came out. I'm not even going back to the original kit that came out in the early 80s. That one was even more basic. I should know, I have it. Anyway, but I'm not even going to finish that one. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the shoulders. So we got the top part of shoulders and a separate piece for the vent. Okay, let's see if we can squeeze that in there. Okay, that's done. Focus. Alright, let's go ahead and put in shoulders. So there's one poly cap that fits in here. Oh, whoops. First thing you need to do is put these little cover pieces in. So it adds a little, come on, focus, a little color into the shoulder pieces here. A little red and black. Let's go ahead and do the other side. Slips right in. These parts are important because they have the connector pieces for the poly caps. Get that in there. Okay, see, parts I didn't paint are in this dark red. Okay, so let's go ahead and put the poly cap in. It's rather simple. Just two halves that go in there. But you got all these little other pieces that cover up all the seams, so which really comes out pretty nicely. Okay. Now, oh, let me redo that. I forgot the. Oof. Gotta be careful when I do that. Oh, I forgot one piece. So let me go. Sorry, I gotta redo this. Polycap. There's the little side cover. I don't even know what they call it. Get that pig in there. Now, oof, I'm sweating here. All these little pigs, I'm always afraid of breaking them. All right, squeeze that together. All right, looks good. Sorry about that. Okay, now just gonna put that top cover on, slide that in. Let's see, first of all, see it's angled in a certain way, so you gotta slide it in like so. Oop, holy smokes. All right, there you go, shoulder we're done. Next we go on to the arm. So this is the part that's inside the bicep. Go ahead and put on the elbow joints, like so. And you got a little piece that for the elbow that articulates. Let's put on the lower half of the elbow or the arm. It's a nice snap right there. Now you gotta put in a little cover, a little gray piece right in between right there. That's so you don't have to paint it, which is pretty nice. Hopefully I got that in right. Maybe I have it upside down, I don't know. Yeah, I had it upside down. There you go. Now I can put in the other half. Oh, I pre-painted some of it. Let's get a closer look at that. Just the edges right there. Otherwise, you can see the red parts otherwise. All right. Now we go ahead and put on the covers. So here's the main part, the back of the arm, back of the forearm. See, there's these little, I guess, I don't know when to call them thrusters or vent, but they stick out. And these little holes. There you go. So, you know, more stuff you don't have to paint. Little details. All right. Just gonna put that last piece in. Left and right arm are pretty much identical. The only difference is the hand and the. That's about it. The shoulders, you can just turn it around. It would fit on the other side, but yeah, that's the genius of it. There's a cover for the wrist. Yeah, this part was painted as well. The wrist, that is, right here. So you want to put on the cover. There you go. You don't really notice it much when you have all the pieces on, but it's just nice to have that extra little bit of detail. Okay, we're almost done here. Now we have the cover for the arm. Oh, be careful of that. Okay, the arm's just about done, and you have these two sets of hands, one closed fist, one that can hold a beam rifle or bazooka. There you go. You get the same thing with the left side too. So I guess for now, well, I'll just put on the one that can hold stuff, beam sabers, beam rifles. And we're done with the arm. All right, guys, next we got the foot and leg. I did a little count beforehand, and there are actually 23 parts, excluding the polycaps. There are 3 polycaps, so that makes about 26 parts. Anyway, I kind of cheated. I already slipped in the polycap for this part of the leg. and or the foot, just because it's pretty hard to get in there, and it took me like a bunch of tries. So let's go ahead and start to build. That would go in. All right, easy enough. I'm gonna put the cover on the foot. And then just put on the side armors. Just slip these on. Not very elegant looking, but probably pop off a lot. There you go. Looks like little wings on foot. Okay. Next up, we got, I guess, the knee. So I did a little pre-painting here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me turn up the light a little bit. All right. So yeah, those are the parts. Just that part actually. That's the part that's exposed once you build the leg. Anyway, let's go ahead and put that together. So here's the main part of the leg. This little weird triangular part fits in right on top. Okay, let's go ahead and put on the other side. Sandwich that together. There you go. Make sure that part's all the way squeezed in. Okay. Seems like for reference. What's next? Okay, two parts. Something tells me there's something else I need to do. Okay. This is the inner piece for the thigh. It goes on the left side, the right side. Okay. And let's put it on the other side too. Make sure I line this up correctly. All right, there we go. Bends like that, not bad. All right, now we can put on the cover. I feel like I'm missing something. Oh, never mind. So these little bumps that are coming out of the sides here, they actually fit right into the hole that's in the thigh. You can see that. So both sides have that. Yeah, last time when I was making the other leg, I forgot to put in a piece. This little red piece right there. Didn't notice until I was cutting out the other side. It's like, what's this other part for? It's like, oh, crud. I had to take that part, the leg apart, and rebuild that and putting that piece in. So it wasn't too big of a deal. All right, there is the upper thigh. Next up is, yeah, the joint that connects to the hip. You have to put this in a certain way. Okay, so the flat part faces outward. Whoa. Dang it. Okay. Okay, I think I got that in. Next up is this piece, and I gotta make sure I do this right. Okay. I keep checking the manual, just make sure I'm doing this right. All right. Okay. So piece goes in here. Okay. A lot easier than it sounded. And then this part goes into the leg. You might hear a little snap. Go in, come on. There you go. All Next up is the leg. So you put the other polycap into the ankle part. Make sure it's in nice and snug all the way in. Okay, good. Fit that into the foot, into the leg now. I'm putting it in backwards. Okay, there you go. I need another polycap. Which one do I need? Oh. Okay. So just go ahead and pop that piece out. Now, the instructions say to put this onto this piece first, but you can do it either way. Go ahead and put it onto this part of the leg. Well, you know what? That was right. Should have put it on first. Okay. And sandwich it. There you go. All right. Kind of like an inner skeleton, kind of like the Gundam Stray or any of those Iron Blood Orphans or any real grade kit, but not half as complex. All right. Now there's this little vent that goes inside a leg. Just go ahead and stick it in that little pig in there. Now you can go ahead. Probably should put it in this back part of the leg first. Okay, now I can put this in. Okay. Okay, here are two more vents that go onto the outer leg. Oh. Okay. All right, got that oriented right way. Okay. There we go. Now let's go ahead and put on a knee cover. Thought I was gonna mess that up, huh? Anyway, last but not least, just pop it on the foot. There you go. Now you got two complete legs, nice and shiny. And there we go.